You know, I really want to complain that they're once again picking some obscure show I've never heard of, but looking on the Halloween specials wiki, there weren't that many Halloween specials from 2008, so...
Hi, my name is Kathy.
Monster Buster Club aired for 2 seasons on Jetix from 08 to 09 about 3 kids who live in a town called Singletown. They befriend an alien and together they start the Monster Buster Club where they fight and capture evil aliens. So wait, if it's all aliens, why do they call it the Monster Buster Club when they could have called it Alien Buster Club and get the abbreviations ABC? Needless to say, I didn't watch the show, but I'm intrigued by the voice cast, which since it's Canadian production, features a lot of the names you would expect, and we'll get into that. This is Trick or Treat, or Alien. We begin with a bunch of kids gathering around a supposedly haunted house.
They say it's the scariest house in Singletown.
Yeah, right. Have they seen Principal Rollins' house?
Okay, solid joke. One of our monster busters, named Danny, is dared to go and ring the bell. And to impress a girl, both him and this bully named Mark race to do it. When Danny gets up there, he goes to ring the bell when... No, don't do it, Danny. You're voiced by Matt Hill, and you remember the last time a character he voiced entered a supposedly haunted house? And he's locked in, and all the others run off. We then cut to the other busters.
Thanks so much for trick-or-treating with me, guys.
Hi, Pinky. Their costumes aren't very cool, except for Sam here, who appears to be an active volcano. As for Chris here...
Once.
No, I'm a double-breasted deep-sea trench fish.
And this is our Brainiac character, and who voices him? Of course. Seriously, typecast. Back with Danny, he searches the house, but it appears to be deserted, but then is attacked by pirates and floating hands.
Pirates, floating hands. Must be a perfectly good explanation.
There is never a good explanation for pirates and floating hands.
Oh no! Trick or treat!
Wait, are you guys just going out without your friend? I'm pretty sure most kids had cell phones in 2008. Also, the fish kid gets a fish. Just go with it. Now the house is trying to eat Danny. This was 2 years after Monster House, you ripoff. Oh, and they do have communicators, but his isn't working. Alright, fair enough. Then he gets glued to the floor. Okay, if this turns out to be just some guy who wants his privacy, then he's a dick. Nope, looks like it's a robot. But before we get to that, the other 3 run into the Mark kid, who makes fun of Chris's costume.
He looks almost as doofy as Danny going in that haunted house on Center Street.
Well, that exposition was bad, so they run to the house.
Hello? Fainting victim here, excuse you.
Hi, Tabitha St. Germain.
Oh, hear that? It really is a haunted house. Come on, this'll be so much fun.
I do kind of like this Kathy alien girl. Maybe it's just Andrea Libman's cheerful voice, but she's kind of adorable. But then they're locked in. Do they, have weapons or something? Again, I haven't watched this. Then we cut to Mark and his buddies being joined by... Ollie? The pacing in this could be better. Then back with the group, they hear Danny.
Yes! Let's light this place up and have a look!
No, they say that it's all just props, but that robot is still there.
Look, grab a tag-along. If you must trick-or-treat with us, you really need a costume. Preferably an expensive one like mine.
I don't care about this subplot. Oh wait, that's Kathy's grandfather who crashed with her on Earth. I guess they did bring that up briefly in the opening. I just really wasn't paying attention. The main group realized that wires caused the walls to move.
When we find the trickster behind that, remind me to tell him how lame it is.
Yes, cutting your walls so they move is totally half-assing Halloween.
Let's unstick the Danny.
And then we'll deal with whoever or whatever turned this house into a Halloween trap.
Why the hell didn't you just go out in those suits? They managed to unstick Danny in a scene that's actually kinda cool, but then a giant eye appears on the floor. Man, these kids just can't catch a break, can they?
Kathy's grandfather's costume is way too good.
Again, I don't give a shit about this subplot. So the eye is some kind of monster, and that robot tries to stop them from hurting it.
Daddy's gonna have to stop him!
Me? How do you suppose I do that?
So I'm guessing Danny's the butt monkey. The monster, named Moppy, is friendly, and the robot is Nix. Apparently they have to get to their ride home tonight or they'll be stuck on Earth another year. But also, if Moppy isn't on that ship, then his owners will come to Earth to find him, no doubt causing chaos. This is complicated.
How much time before the launch?
Oh, maybe 3 minutes?
Oh, well then you're fucked. No problem, they don their roller skates and they get Danny's little brother John to find them a path free of children. And after some shenanigans that could not have lasted less than 3 minutes, they get him to the ship.
Oh, Snurks, no more pumpkins!
He's too frightened!
Oh Christ, just use one of those anti-gravity guns on him. We have less than a minute of the episode left. No wait, Pikachu, he can help you.
Moppy, sometimes the best way to not be afraid is to just admit that you're afraid. I was scared in your house.
You had every right to be scared in his house. They get him in, he launches off, and then it just stops.
Bye! 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 Bye!
This episode is okay, but it's a pretty good Halloween one. I was at least interested in where it was going, the characters and animation were fine, I got a few laughs here and there. The biggest problem is the pacing. It's not as bad as Timo Supremo, but it just keeps going back and forth between characters and goes at such a quick speed that it starts to get a bit boring in the last act. It does have a lot of cool Halloween imagery though, and to their credit they fit in a lot with haunted houses, trick-or-treating, monsters, costumes. The episode gets a 6 out of 10, but I'll give the Halloween factor a 7. I'm not dying to watch the rest of the show, and I have no idea if this is the normal quality of other episodes, but it was fine. Alright, what show do we have to wrap up the 2000s?
Don't you know it's just the way we animals roll?
Oh, that show.
He's not answering his VCOM.